Hi, I have a suggestion on getting estimates. First, getting an estimate on the telephone is totally inaccurate and many times bogus. The oldest trick in the book is for somebody to give you a quote lower than what the job is going to be, so when you get there, then they take your car apart and then all of a sudden the price goes up. The best way to avoid that is find a shop that you feel is worth something, drive the car to them and get a written estimate. Of course, this doesn't pertain to an oil change, that's a thing, but if you need a repair, a water pump or something like that, if you see me, I will give you a written estimate. Then you'll have something to show me in my face if there's any dispute. And then the next subject I wanted to cover was, have you ever gotten your car repaired at the dealership and tried to read the repair order and understand it? Because customers come to me all the time and say, well, I just came from blah-de-blah dealership and here's what they did, and I look at the paper and I'm a technician forever and I can't understand it. I'm reading and reading and it's all in foreign language with a bunch of codes and very difficult to understand. Here, my repair orders are clear. I handwrite what I'm doing 99% of the time. The labor is explained in layman's terms, and the part is put on a section for parts, and the labor is put on a section for labor. Not difficult to understand. I think that's very important. And then the last thing I wanted to cover was, can't read my writing. Dear road responsible.
Yeah, repair to get the repair order.
We already
Get it
did
right,
the
eh?
telephone estimate. Dear read respond Ray.
Make sure you read it.
Oh, that was about reading what I just
Yeah.
did. So I kind of covered all I had to
I
cover.
think you did.
Yeah.
Or the one part is to get it, to have
Yeah.
them to get it to you, to have them send an email or a printout. Get a printout.
Oh, that's
get it in writing.
That you're going to come to the shop. We can't do any more without the car being here. Okay, I mean, with an estimate, there's very few things I can be totally accurate. I want to open the hood. I want to look at it and see what's under there. Then come back because, for my protection, there's a lot of pieces of junk out there, and the stuff's all stripped out. And you know when you get into this car, you're getting into a rat's nest. So we want to look at it, okay? And some cars, sport cars, are buried. They're down under here, and we're going to quote you one thing, and then we go in and start working on the car, and we say, oh man, this is another thing where we can tell you up front if we can see what's going on. The written estimate. I mean, that's the point I was trying to get across to you. Emailing you is after we start the car. If there's any change or anything you need to know, I will email you an estimate. And the other thing was you could get the records with the email from me.
Okay.